What's good, my tribe? This is day 74 of the 90-day YouTube challenge. After another 3 or 4 day hiatus, I've been slacking in discipline in regards to these videos and getting them out daily. I've just been very busy, immersing myself in many different projects, many different ideas. One of them that I thought I'd share with you today is this concept of trusts, and basically how the financial elite have been getting away with not having to pay taxes or be liable for certain actions that they take. Basically what I've been learning is that a lot of the wealthiest people in the world have a lot of their assets locked up in private trusts. Therefore, if anything on the public side of the financial or the sort of lawful jurisdiction, that public operating entity, which can be an operating trust but is usually some sort of corporation or business, has all of its assets owed to a private trust. And what this means is that if the public corporation were to ever be sued, all of their assets are already owed to a private trust, and therefore that private trust actually has sort of priority in receiving those funds. So let's kind of unpack this a little bit here. So the idea is that there are many different types of laws or different jurisdiction in which law operates. Most of us kind of operate in what's called statutory law, which is the laws of the government that have been outlined for us. But there are other areas of jurisdiction, such as equity law, common law, or natural law. Natural law is being sort of this like the law of nature itself. Common law is very similar to natural law with just minor differences, but these types of law basically outline sort of like the golden rule. You don't want to harm anybody, killing others, or preventing others from achieving welfare or success or anything like that. These are all just kind of common sense laws, right? Do unto others as you would do unto yourself. So this is actually a separate jurisdiction than statutory law. Statutory law being how we owe taxes. So a lot of this concept of private trusts has to do around with how one pays taxes. And what I've been learning is that if you look into the Constitution, income tax is actually non-obligatory. The only reason why that we've been having to pay income taxes is due to the fact that the Federal Reserve has issued federal debt notes ever since the dollar was removed from the gold standard, meaning that money is no longer backed by silver or gold or commodities. It is now essentially just backed by federal debt notes. And what I've been learning is that there's actually a way to redeem money in what's called lawful money. So just to quickly outline what this means. Basically, if you look at a dollar, you see here we have two stamps on this dollar bill. We have this one right here on the left, denoting that it is a Federal Reserve note or a Federal Reserve debt note. And we also have this stamp over here on the right, denoting that it's actually part of the U.S. Treasury. So what I've learned is that the Federal Reserve is actually a private institution. This is something that is actually now being released, and many people understand that the Federal Reserve is actually a private organization. And so the IRS is the debt collector of that private agency. And so whenever you get money, whenever you receive money, you have two options. You can either redeem it as a federal debt note, which is the default, meaning that if you don't specify this, it is automatically going to assume that you are redeeming as a debt note, meaning that you are going to have to pay taxes on the debt note. However, if you specifically opt to redeem in lawful money, then that is no longer a taxable event. Lawful money is a non-obligatory tax, meaning that you don't have to pay taxes if you redeem in lawful money. So this is getting really deep into law and how language is used in law to kind of, in a sense, trick society and a lot of citizens into a federal debt system. And a lot of people don't even realize that they actually have the power, the free will, to actually opt out of that system and decide to redeem in lawful money. So hopefully that was a kind of clear explanation. There's so much that goes into this concept, lawful money, creating private trusts that protect your assets. But this is just something that I've been diving into recently and thought I'd share with you today. So if you'd like to learn more about this, I highly recommend researching lawful money, as well as the concept of private trusts. So yeah, I guess we'll stop there for today. I just wanted to thank you all for joining me, of course, as always, with love and light. May peace be with you.